broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Yeah.
It's getting wild over there. I can't believe it.
Yep. Hey guys, welcome back to another great cycle 21. This is episode 12, the guy who parties too hard. Let's all guess who that might be.
Adam Smith.
No clues. My name's Emma Kay. I am your host for today, and I have my wonderful panel and also some special guests. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hey guys, Mike Scocozza here once again. Great to be back.
Thaddeus Massey is in the house.
And we have two very special guests, one returning and
Newbie.
Shei. What's up? Miss Shei Phan and Will
Jardell.
Yeah.
In the house. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. It is such a great guest to have tonight. One amazing friend, and the other one has become a friend of ours of AFTERBUZZ TV.
Hey.
AFTERBUZZ. Sorry. I go to AFTERBUZZ voice.
That was good.
I'll let you try.
That was good.
Sir Richard Wentworth is. I'm going to take a run for his money.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a horror.
So tonight's episode, well, actually, I should say Friday's episode was
Pull it together.
Yes. Sorry, guys. I'm still used to the Monday vibe.
Yeah, we miss it. We miss having it on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm a little bit of in Adam's boat for tonight, so.
Feeling it already, huh?
She's partying too hard before work.
Yeah.
Emma.
I'm sure you guys know how that feels.
Keep it on the weekends.
Right.
But tonight was a very special episode, Shei, especially for you, going back to your roots. How did you feel about that? Were you surprised and shocked in any way, knowing you guys are going to Korea? I know you're not
Shei's
from
not
Korea.
Korean.
I know she's not from Korea, but you know she
Asian
puts
descent,
Well, Asian.
you know,
The Asian continent.
Yeah.
Wait,
Asian.
what's your Asian have?
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yeah,
That's right.
Vietnamese.
Oh, okay.
Not Korean,
This is
but...
not
I'm
Korean.
going with her vibe. She mentioned it in the episode.
Okay.
Oh, that's Keith's fault because he wants to drop the little Asian jokes. When Tyra said, we're going to Korea, he's like, you're going home, Shei. I'm like, yeah. So everyone's like, what? You're Korean? I'm like, what? Oh, gosh.
You're like,
no.
yeah, you didn't know? The ancestry test was wrong.
Yeah. Like,
Adam is half Korean though, right?
No.
no, he's
What is it?
Malaysian.
It was, it was
He's
Southern
Malaysian
Asia.
and Polynesian. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pacific Islander.
We'll see.
Right.
We're just
I see that now. I see that
correcting
now.
all kind of
Yeah.
stereotypes.
So
There was no Koreans, actually. No,
Okay.
no Koreans.
she's like, let me get this straight. No Koreans. No Koreans.
We just went to Korea.
I'm the only Asian there. Okay, guys, let's get that straight.
No Koreans whatsoever.
Okay, so with that, what is going on with this Asian hot vibe thing going on with Adam? I gotta go there before we even go into the episode, Missy.
You're in the hot seat now.
Well, you know, a lady doesn't kiss and tell, so.
I will tell. They kiss every day.
Thanks, Will.
Respect.
That's what I'm talking about. Air high five, Will.
No. I love Adam to death, so it's just fun.
You get bored.
Yeah, you get bored. You know, we still talk, and it's not like boyfriend, girlfriend.
So did the kissing happen off camera as well, or was it just on camera? You guys were having fun.
I just think when we had fun and if it happened, it happened. If
It was
there
always in the house, so there was always
yeah, so
cameras,
yeah, it was
but-
kind of when there wasn't any cameras, we couldn't like
Hang
hold
out.
hands. Yeah.
I mean,
we don't really hold hands anyway.
Was he like the one that kind of like caught your eye when you first walked into the house?
No.
Did you know it was gonna happen?
Honestly, no. Not until after he got the makeover. They cut all that
oh, he
hair.
looks so much better.
Yeah, once they cut the hair off, I was like, oh. well, hello. Little
do
Asian
you do?
persuasion, mister over there.
Okay, well, I could see that. I want to talk about your shirt.
Oh.
Will. Why don't you read it for us?
Shut up. I wear heels bigger than your... You're late, but it
Denzel.
says... Oh,
I'm just gonna say it. Adam wears heels bigger than your.
Adam.
Yeah.
Rhymes with sick.
I'm sorry, Will.
Will.
My bad.
So I wasn't the only one kind of in Adam's
I
mood
know.
I'm thinking about.
Someone else is thinking about Adam,
I'm
not
thinking about
just me.
partying too hard. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about playing beer pong.
What's in
So
that
is
mug
this
of yours?
your t-shirt line or?
no, I mean, I just made it just because...
It's great.
Why
So
not?
it's
Why
awesome, but so much drama happened with me wearing my shoes that it just kind of like take a stand. And I've had so many people reach out to me on social media that's just like, look at me in my heels that I'm wearing to school. We actually all of us got a picture from this one kid from a different country. He wore heels to high school.
Oh, wow.
So it's just been a lot of stuff like that. And I was like, well, I need to do something. And there's some cool things coming up. But
Well, how
this
does
is the first thing that
Did you
came
have
out.
that? You had that made.
Yeah, I did. I have them. If you want one, you can get one. But
I was gonna
Does
say.
it come in extra small?
extra small,
We'll make it work.
we'll make it work. We'll tie it back.
We'll
Do you
tie it
have,
back.
do you have a black one like that?
No, I have white ones.
Okay.
We're all
Picky.
doing like comments over
I
here.
just want to know.
The man in black wants to know if it comes in black.
Right, a man in black that wants to know what comes in black. I just want to know. Dang.
How does it feel, Will, to have people all over the world kind of look at you and be like, man, I see something in you. I believe something in you. It makes me feel like a better person. I mean, do you feel like pressure on you sometimes?
It's weird because when I was on the show, I just did it because I knew
Because it
that
was
I was
you.
supposed to do, like, stand up for yourself. But coming away, it's kind of been like, I was actually standing up for more people than I thought I was.
Sure.
So getting that feedback from everybody, it's been really awesome, but I just didn't expect it. So, I just get really shocked every time I get something. They're like, you're so amazing and you're so cool. And I'm just like, what? I'm just being myself. And
Right. I mean, if it helps somebody, it helps somebody. I think that's great.
yeah, I know. I mean, that's amazing. It's a great feeling to have when you can help one person.
You have siblings?
I have a younger sister. Yeah.
You have a younger sister. So your dad is a football coach.
Yes.
And a high school football coach?
Correct.
And
My mom is a dance teacher.
That's so
Anybody-
Texas.
listen.
It's so Texas.
anybody,
Yeah.
and you're from Texas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows what high school football coaches are, they are the bane of every football player's existence in high school. They are drill sergeants.
Cutthroat.
They're worse than college and pro coaches. It's something about breaking a kid down and building him back up in high school football and just the fact that you have a father
Yeah. No.
who is a high school football coach. You guys are not going to understand the dynamic of this because you didn't play football. I did. And he
I
grew
played
up-
what?
My
Because
brothers play
I was
football.
forced to
You're
play
both-
what?
okay, you're both
I
playing
played football, actually. I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Two-hand touch?
No, it was tackle, actually.
I
With
bet
my brothers.
I bet
Thank
it
you.
was. I bet you played tackle.
She's
I
tough.
did,
too.
okay.
This girl's tough.
We
I grew up
know-
with 4 brothers.
We know how tough Shei is, believe me. We know how tough she is. With her homie South Central sweatshirt on over there. And Texas is like a big football
Texas, yeah.
state.
Everything
is
is
like
everything's
football. Like
Right.
town shut down when they have a football game. So what was that dynamic like? I meant to ask you this last time
Right.
you came over because it's like your dad, that dynamic of your guys' relationship has to be so special and so strong
Right.
and tough that it just makes you that much better of a person and an individual, and it speaks volumes about the kind of dad that you have.
Oh, yeah.
That supports you in just everything, just the fact that you're able to have the backbone that you have, and you're like doing pirouettes and dancing and like kicks and all this, and you're like swaggy with the shit too. So I'm just like, okay, he's carried some of that. There has to be a lot of life lessons that you learned from your dad just from him being a coach. Like, what
I mean,
would you
being
say?
a coach, his job is to motivate, and so he was really good at separating like football from being at home with his kids. Because I mean, both me and my sister are both pretty,
creative.
graceful and creative and artsy and all that kind of stuff. So he was very good at separating it. But with his job, he was the motivational coach. Like, he wasn't the one that was super tough. Yeah, he would be like a legit tough coach, but he was the one that uplifted the team and got them pumped up. So that kind of carried over to us, me and my sister, just kind of instilling those values in us to, you know, do things full out and do things with, you know, everything that we have. So he's a really good guy. I love.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it
Shout out to
showed,
Mr.
you know,
Jardell.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
in the episode where your mom and dad came to visit you, that was very special, I think.
Yeah,
and,
no, it was awesome.
You know, given the opportunity to have them come and see what you're doing and what you're pursuing must have been just
No, it was
having
incredible.
everything that they've imagined now come to reality for
Right.
them. So how was it for you?
It was awesome. I think it kind of was great for everyone
Yeah.
though, just because we had
We're like,
been
Mom, Dad.
like any at that point.
we know you.
At that point, it was like anyone to come in the house is going to be amazing. But when they
Yeah.
came, it was really cool because their vision for my life was so different than what I'm actually doing. So to see them kind of meet or see them, for them to see me making it happen and making it a reality is really cool. So it was really great for them to actually experience what we're going through in the whole process, and kind of made it real for them that this is actually attainable and it can happen for me, instead of get a nice job, make a lot of money, go back to school, get a master's degree, and all the other stuff that they just thought that I should do. So it was really awesome.
Just
Very
tell-
thankful.
Just tell them to listen to Kanye's college dropout album. I'll get it.
I didn't drop out of college. I finished college.
No, I'm just saying.
Ooh, they would have.
It's a perspective.
They would have not. They would have not been happy if I didn't
No,
finish.
I'm sure.
You guys are funny. I want to get into a little bit about the house dynamics that you guys have going on. And so far, it seems like the people that have stayed, that have not gone eliminated, you guys have a very special bond amongst one another, except that one person. As you know,
There's a few people that didn't get that bond.
puts it Panda, right? Was it
Yeah.
Panda?
Yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, okay.
That's my
That's coming
name.
up.
That's
I
her
don't know.
name.
So we'll touch on that later. But Chantel, what's going on with her and the rest of the housemates? Because I don't want to mix her up with the episode.
us,
I
Shei.
want to get this out in the clear, in the open, in the beginning, because she apparently thinks you have something against her for taking
AfterBuzz exclusive. AfterBuzz exclusive.
for taking your light away from you and winning the.
Oh, okay, well, I should have won that, first of all. Just putting it out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think just like the whole thing is when she came back into the competition, her whole vibe was like, okay, I'm here, but I really enjoyed being on the other side. And the fact that, you have fans voting for you to bring you back to the house because they want you to, continue this competition and see what you might be, and having those other eliminated competitors doing the same thing, and they probably wanted a lot more than she does. How I came, what I got from her anyways. And it's just like her attitude, like her comments is just like.
Did they play that up, or was she
No,
a
it's
pretty
no.
good? It was a pretty good portrayal
Well,
of what's going on.
And I mean, watching it back and over again, like this next episode is going to be ridiculous.
Don't tell us.
I'm not going to tell you, but it's like everything she did that's been shown was actually probably a little bit worse in real life.
So they've toned it
Yeah.
down.
They've
a little.
toned it down a little
Okay.
bit just because, I mean, you don't want to ruin someone's career
Sure,
or anything like
sure.
that.
Yeah.
But it was, I mean, the first couple of days was really bad because we sat her down in the kitchen when we were getting ready to go to Korea. We were packing. We were just like, we want you to be a part of the group. Like, we've all become really close.
Oh, so you guys had intervention.
We did, and
No,
she
we
was.
really did.
We
We really
legitimately did probably 3 times,
Yeah.
and she was just like, I loved being on the other side. I don't, really care, and she just would take it all in, then just 5 seconds later, go off on somebody else, and
And then she plays victim. She was
Right.
she was trying to say that we said that she couldn't be in our circle.
But
And
do
then
you
she
think-
started crying, and
oh, and
the whole
at panel.
at panel
Bro,
they didn't.
She
get
called
to
out
see
Shei.
this?
She
Chantel
said
called
I
out
did it.
Shei and
She
said that
said
Shei
I
was
did
the
it.
reason why she wasn't accepted into the group.
Yeah.
Now Shy, you know better
Have
than
you
that.
met her?
You mean this last one?
She's so sweet.
You mean the last
Episode 11, not the first
Oh,
one in
episode
Korea,
11.
but before we went to the Korea,
But we didn't see that.
we didn't see it,
Right,
which
right.
is
They didn't
really
show it.
shocking. But I mean, her persona when she came back, I think that her attitude got her eliminated first, and I think that the fans just brought her back. But I think that her attitude is, it's still there, and it's showing more so now because she only lasted for 2 episodes. So now it's like she's come back and she doesn't want to be here, and it's just very obvious that
It's
you
just-
know.
So the
Don't you think
attitude
that's more of
was.
somebody kind of playing the game though? Like, I don't want to be. It's more fun on the other side.
No,
It's
that's-
more
I
fun on
think-
the other side where nobody
Watch
wins.
next-
Well,
next
I will
week.
say I was on the other side for a long time. It was pretty fun.
Leave it to Scocozza.
We had a good time. We had a good time. That's all I'm gonna
But-
say.
Okay.
She got eliminated, the second episode? So,
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't really get to part. You were pretty
Well,
far along.
Thank you for making me feel
So,
good about
yeah.
myself. It wasn't that. It wasn't that far along.
I will say one more. I love her. She's great. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Bad attitude. I will say that when she came back, the eliminated people were happy that she was gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must be, that speaks volumes.
So I think that that's indicative. But
Wow.
to each his own.
So,
What's that?
What's one on this one?
I think there is a lot of truth though. When you're on set and when you're working with other models, photographers, whatever, those people that do have those bad attitudes, they
affect
it
everyone.
affects everyone, and they don't get booked again. I'm glad they kind of pointed out because it does make a difference. It does.
Yeah,
when you're on set for what 12, 14, 15 hours a day, you got to be able to get along with people. You don't have to like be buddy all the time, but you got to
No,
be able
I
to
agree.
at least kind of be able to work with people.
Right.
Yeah,
important.
I agree.
well, yeah, I could think of a couple of people
wouldn't
from
wanna- I don't
Cycle
wanna
20
work
that
with
haven't been booked,
She's
but
beautiful.
no mentioning names.
Yeah, no, she's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous girl.
She's
But
absolutely beautiful, but I think that the show broke her. I really do think so. I don't think she was ready for it, ready for the drama, ready for the experience, and I think that has a
But
lot
she's
to
young
do.
too.
She,
You know,
yeah,
she's
she
only
was
19.
18 or 19, same thing.
yeah.
But that's standard for the business, though.
Yeah.
Like,
It
you're
is,
dealing with,
but
I mean,
most
a lot
of the time
young
you're not going to be
girls.
on
But
national
getting thrown
television.
into a
and
house,
all of
you
us
know.
were. I mean, I was 23. You were 22. We were all. Adam's 26. Keith's 26.
Yeah, you guys are
Well, I think
Old
what people
wimps.
don't,
model
I was 27.
It's like,
Grandpa's okay.
He's sitting himself
okay,
drinking
Grandpa.
by himself. We're all drinking together.
y'all
think what
kids be
people-
safe up there. Don't get in no trouble.
what people don't understand is, you could be hiding behind social media and posting all you want and getting all the fans that you want, but when it really does come down to having a camera in your face 24/7, it's inevitable
Your
for
true
you
colors
to
are gonna show.
exactly for you to act like who you really are.
Right. I
Yeah.
agree.
So probably she was assuming it's going to be just like reality TV where she's going to be portrayed in a certain way, and I don't know what she thought, but it's really sad because we mentioned it, even with Romeo, like I don't know who would want to book him to have him on a, he would be a liability on anything. So unless it's like for a specific, well,
Just gears are turning. Thinking.
unless I think it's for a movie part where she has to act like or pretend
Right.
to be the B
Mean
queen.
girl?
Yes.
She was a mean girl in school. I could tell she was a mean girl in school.
She didn't let people sit with her.
She probably
Do you
didn't.
think-
Can't sit with
She said she was bullied when she was a kid. Obviously, for her,
We all
her
were.
condition.
I
But
don't
you can
necessarily.
kinda-
I believe it in a sense, like maybe when she was younger, but I feel like in high school she got to a point where she grew up with these people, so it's the same kids she went to school with, and she made her group, and her attitude, how she comes off, she owns her skin.
She does.
She
You have
probably
to.
didn't when she was younger, but high school, she's 19.
Like,
she
she
owned
probably
it.
had
I mean,
Transition.
it could be part of the defense mechanism or wall she's had to build.
Right.
Right.
Growing up like that too. I mean, that could be part of it.
Yeah.
Because imagine opening up, and then you have somebody who just is a hater or just.
Well, the thing is
And then
like
just
in the
crap on
house,
you and
no
say-
one,
and use that
none of us
against her.
ever made rude comments about her skin. That's the thing. So she couldn't play victim about her skin condition. If she came out that way for
Right.
her having that attitude or her putting those walls up towards us anyways in the
Right.
house, because honestly I was like, you are gorgeous, like
We all
yeah.
thought that she was gonna get best photo every week.
Yeah, I was like, you're like,
Because she's beautiful. She's a very beautiful person, but I don't know. It just
It's definitely
On the
psychological
outside.
Beautiful
and
needs to be in the
emotional.
inside too for it to reflect in
Right, and-
photos and everything else.
I mean, she's doing great things now. I wish her all the best.
she
but
is, yeah.
we all wanted to be her friend so bad and wanted to get to know her as a person, but she just wouldn't let us, and just kind of had a really strong defense mechanism that just
Maybe you guys should try.
left
going
us with
to
a bad
Canada.
taste in our mouth.
Well,
We'll go to. Okay, that's That's very true.
Go to her territory.
I mean, I'm from Texas, which is
Cultures.
super friendly, and everyone loves everyone. But anyways,
But she
Texas?
doesn't want to be a
that's
friend.
where I'm from.
Everybody loves everybody in Texas?
I thought that was Salt Lake.
No.
No, everybody really loves everybody in Canada.
Canada, everybody's so happy
The
here.
nicest,
So polite.
the meanest people in
Oh, sorry,
Canada
they're-
are
I know.
like the nicest people here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
in Canada, yes.
Very nice
Everybody
people
in
as
Canada are very
Canadians.
nice people.
Yeah.
Like extremely nice people. Just culturally.
Maybe we should send a couple of people so they could rub off. Don't mention any names. Okay.
Korea.
Let's go to Korea. Yes, let's go to Korea.
B2B.
To a wonderful band called B2B. And do you guys want to sing along with it?
K-pop.
Beep,
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 ba,
ba,
ba.
beep, beep, ba, ba. We're doing it so wrong.
I know, right? I don't remember. Oh my god.
Oh
I
my
thought that
gosh.
was a great challenge to have you guys do.
Almost
It was
flipped because I'm just like, oh my god, like
Okay,
just, like, going in there
we were
K-pop.
actually team captains. We got to pick our
Yeah.
own team.
Oh,
so me and
really?
Shei were we separated and then we picked our own teams. I obviously picked Relia first, and then she
Yeah.
got Keith, and then I got Lennox, and she got Adam, and then I got Chantel.
so before we go to the challenge.
What?
Because I wasn't gonna pick her.
Before we go to the challenge, did you guys have to go into the challenge, or did you get time to explore the city?
Okay.
Yeah, how
a
did that
little
work?
bit?
Because I want to know too.
No.
Well,
as soon as we
if
got
you
off the plane,
well, if you watch the episode, we changed clothes.
Yes, that's why.
But if you watch the photo shoot, we're back in
photo
the
shoot's
old
first.
clothes. The
Cool.
photo
we did
shoot
the
was
photo
first.
Yeah, photo shoot first.
The photo shoot was immediately after the plane.
But that was most weeks, wasn't it?
That was every week.
That's how it
photo
was for
shoot was
us,
always
yeah.
first,
Yeah.
but they aired the challenge
Correct,
first.
yeah.
So
Got
the
it.
challenge was like day 2.
Secrets.
The
Television
MCM shoot.
secrets.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
MCM shoot was as soon as you got off the plane.
Correct.
right
Yeah.
right
Which
after
is
we got
why
off the
Adam
plane.
was intoxicated.
How long was
because
that plane flight? It was about
13 hours.
He looked more
13?
13?
13,
Yeah, I think
14,
so.
something like that.
But he looked more intoxicated during the actual challenge.
But he never
That
stopped
was
drinking.
really his birthday.
Oh yeah, it was.
Okay.
That's why. But those 2 days, everyone had
So
things
was
to
that
Everyone
back
was
to
drink,
back?
drinking.
but not
That was
intoxicated.
good, yeah.
Everyone had like a mimosa for breakfast and then like a drink for lunch. But Adam had like a bottle for breakfast and 2 bottles
Right.
for lunch.
Right.
I want to know, you guys, they didn't give you guys alcohol on set,
No.
did they? So if you,
You
was
guys
there
brought
alcohol
in-
there? You had to
On
bring it
set.
in?
No, okay. The thing is what was it? The no.
You can't complain for your
Yeah.
cycle.
How did Adam get a bottle?
Well, I mean, if you would have put it in like a water bottle,
We-
you could have brought liquor to the set.
Adam bought
A bottle at the airport.
He got it at baggage claim. We drank it on the bus.
Yeah, yeah.
Went to the photo shoot. Everyone else was fine.
I don't know, but he drank on the plane
I think
a lot.
I heard that. I heard he drank on the
they
plane.
cut him off
Flight.
on
What
the
are you
plane.
gonna do?
Wow.
They cut Adam off on the plane.
I had some wine just to try to go to sleep.
Send him to
I watched
baggage.
4 movies and
I
had
went
my
to
little
sleep.
Korean food, and I was just like, huh.
Okay.
But no, he literally tossed him back.
So we'll come back. We'll come right back to that.
Okay.
But so the challenge is, a dance music video. What? I want to know more about it, but I want to get into.
You tell me somebody gets cut
We're on a
off.
time crunch here at that.
Oh gosh.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you guys what the most surprising part about this was. So we have special guest B2B. Sounds familiar. And Michael Michalski, which we'll get to it later on. But I was so surprised when they started speaking English. I don't know if I'm being rude by saying that.
Only one of
Yeah.
them.
Only one
It
of
was
them.
the
Only
same
one
guy
of
spoke
them.
all the time.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Was he from here? I mean, did he
He's
go
from
back
Chicago.
to?
Yeah, he was.
He's from
Oh,
Chicago.
okay, I didn't
Oh,
want to
really?
be rude,
Actually,
but
one
I
of
was
the
like,
fans made a comment earlier because I said the same
Yeah.
thing this morning. I was
Everyone.
like, you guys spoke pure English. I was like, I was expecting some Korean.
They're intelligent over there.
They're intelligent.
I wasn't going that far, Scocozza.
Yeah, he was the main one. I mean, like, some of the other ones they would try, and then they would just do the moves. And
so how long did it guys give you guys to practice?
what, an hour or two, maybe?
Yeah, we learned it for like an hour or 2.
How many 8 counts
Yeah.
were there though?
We just had.
Probably 8.
Like 8
This-
counts? That's,
But it
more-
was
that's
re-
enough
it was
time.
re-
But then we
repetitive.
had to make up a dance as well, like a
We had to
little
make up
choreograph.
probably like 4.
Yeah.
You had to choreograph your own thing.
Right.
Yeah, like how we
Oh.
were gonna like come in and do our
Solo
little
part.
yeah. Because like I don't know if y'all realize like when
Yeah.
it was us three, me, Keith, and Adam, like we was like in a line and then we did the little, and then popped out.
Yeah.
That was part of the choreography.
So yeah, you choreographed the beginning yourself, then you had like a group part, and then you did like solo part. You would go up and
then
do
you came
stuff.
back in a group and did the Running Man.
How long was the total like dance thing?
At least a minute.
Yeah.
It was long.
And how many times did they make you guys do it over again?
No, we just
We
did
just
it
did it
once
once.
in front of
Oh.
We just
all
did it
of
once
them.
in front of
That's it.
everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. And they didn't even show. Okay, so we got like I don't even know, like 100. What are they called?
wands.
100 won to go shopping and buy our outfits, and that was another part of the challenge.
Oh, I was gonna ask that too.
So-
Did you
Oh,
guys
that
choose
would've
your
been fun to
outfits?
see.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
so
great.
So we
fun to
literally
see.
ran around this little market or like clothing area, and we bought outfits.
Clothes everywhere.
And we
You
only
had to,
had
like,
an hour.
bargain.
Right.
What about hair and
Hallowed.
makeup?
We had to do it
We
ourselves.
had to do it ourselves.
I liked your makeup. You look really Asian dolly face.
That was the
Pull
whole-
that together.
Good work.
What was that?
Made that happen.
The Asian came out real fast.
Right.
Welcome to Korea.
What was
Channel
up
my
with
inner Asian.
Lennox's ears?
I mean,
What was going
they
on with her outfit?
They had some props there for us, and
they gave us those
Asians
pictures.
like cats, so
Oh,
They gave us the sample
okay.
pictures, remember?
Yeah.
And that was kind of like one of the vibes from one of the pictures.
the thing is with like K-pop groups over there, they go with the whole it's the same theme. So it's like five people in a group. Like their theme might be like galaxies, like stars or galaxies or something,
Okay.
or
So
something like that.
It's not like boy bands here where
No.
everyone has a different.
no,
No,
they
no.
all
It
they're
was
all
like-
in sync. Like over
Everyone
there,
looked the
yeah.
same.
Yeah, it's like the groups over there. They're
There's
like
9 of you. And we can't keep track.
they all look
anymore.
the same. Yeah, they do. They have like their own little thing going on, in like their
Okay.
group. So
Because
it's
if you
like,
play it back and look at B2B, they all have similar outfits, just different patterns.
Yes.
yeah,
It's all the
So-
same color scheme and same outfit, but just kind of different patterns.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So my group, we were army skulls.
Yeah.
So they all
And
had
yellow.
Yeah.
And some Volt color, neon color.
Yeah,
It
it
was
just
like some
kind of
Volt neon,
yeah.
something like that, yeah.
We were working with army
Well-
and
It
skulls.
worked, though.
And yellow.
I think there was a YouTube video, right, with this
possibly.
possibly.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's
Because I got
that's how
to see
people
more
knew.
of that. Of the dancing.
Oh,
I
you
did in
gotta see the
actual-
whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the actual
I saw that.
video
Mhm.
because they cut you off. I mean, you see Keith doing his signature move, but that's
He was so
Right. The football dance. Touchdown. Touchdown.
that's about it. And I loved Will's, turn.
Oh,
And
thanks.
of course,
Okay.
I was like, I gotta do true to dance. Like I gotta dance.
I have stage fright, so I literally like blacked out. Like I got so
Really?
scared. I'm just like, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, peace sign. Yes.
Well, it's funny. I mean,
Well, no, what was funny was when they picked the top 3, they cut to Will's face.
And I was
Will
like-
had this look on his face,
he's like, I'm a dancer.
like for real, like for real. Like,
They like black people.
Actually, I love in this episode. Every time something would happen, you would do like a quick glance to the camera.
oh wow, I
It
always
was
did
so
that.
good. It was so good.
But
Will has these faces that say more than saying anything.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
funny.
so let's go up to the runner-ups were Keith, Raylia, and Chantel.
And then Raylia won.
Thank goodness. It was her birthday
What?
too.
Chantel,
I
really?
agree with Chantel. She did really well
I didn't
when we
watch it.
actually performed, and her dance like solo part. That's kind of when you were being judged, was the solo part.
Yeah, because they were taking pictures.
They were taking pictures,
too.
and she
Right,
just
right.
looked really good. And I agree with Chantel getting in the top 3. Raylia, perfect, always. Keith, I didn't see, so I don't know, but I do agree with Chantel being top 3.
I was blacked out. I don't know how to.
So
Meet Adam.
Lord.
the winner of the challenge was Raylia.
And it was
so-
her birthday.
I was so
Birthday.
yeah.
That was her first win, right? Yeah.
I wish they would have mentioned that on camera.
They did for like 2.5 seconds. They said birthday and then never talked about it.
They also
again.
don't technically want it to know when they're actually filming it.
True.
So they try to,
Oh, okay.
They taught her, yeah.
like they don't bring up any holidays or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you guys are done with the challenge. they let you guys go out and explore some more, or you guys went straight to the hotel?
We went straight to the hotel.
After that, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really explore too much. I mean, that whole day was devoted towards the challenge, so we were up at 8 a.m., didn't get home till 10. So during that day, especially when we found the clothes, we kind of explored.
That was probably the only time we got to explore is when we're looking for the clothes. But even then, we were rushing around, cameras
in your
on
face.
us.
You don't get free range to just wander the city when you're there. It's
You
not
have
that.
to be
That's a recipe
buddy
for
system
disaster.
with
Right.
someone who is not a cast member.
Okay, fair enough.
And if you're not on camera, you can't talk.
So since you guys had already been in the house and now are now going back, and the winner of the best photo, which is Chantel, gets to, pick a bed. There's no Tyra suite.
I mean, there was a big queen bed.
Yeah, it was a big bed and then little cots.
2 beds.
Yeah, how did Adam end up on the couch?
He didn't want to sleep with me. I said, "You can cuddle." He said, "No." I
There
said,
wasn't even enough beds. There was not even enough beds for everybody to sleep in.
There was 6. There was enough for 6 people. There were 2 small beds on each side, and there was the big bed, which Chantel wouldn't let anyone else but Keith sleep with her.
Ooh.
Oh.
Next episode, just wait.
I even
Anyways,
asked. I did. I was like, "Ooh, how about just like us 3 sleep in the
big bed,
Yeah,
like
because it was
The
huge.
girls.
it was huge.
And she's like,
That's a great suggestion.
she didn't say
Shai.
nothing. I was just like, all right.
So the second we got in there, we went straight to the beds. That's what you do, is find where you're gonna sleep.
Yeah.
So we all claimed a bed, me and Raylia, and then Shai and Lennox on the other side, and then Chantel obviously got the big one, and then Adam was just like, "This isn't fair," and we're like, "Go to the couch. Well, you're fine. It'll only be for a couple days until someone goes home."
He just
But he
wanted
just wanted a bed.
Yeah.
I loved how Lennox was like, "I want this bed."
I want this bed
Can I have this
So
bed?
Adam's like, "How can you claim it?"
And Riley was like, "What do you?"
because I want it.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're fighting over beds. It takes me back again to cycle 20.
What do you mean?
You don't remember how Chris H had a fight over the
Oh
couch?
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, when
It
they
was
were
like-
in Bali.
it's-
Yeah, it was
so-
in Bali.
But they had
Oh,
a better
I wasn't there for
place
that.
than you guys. Sorry.
Did-
I don't know. I like their
our place
house.
was incredible.
I
Well,
like
actually, it was
ours,
dope.
yeah.
It was
We
a-
just
it's
saw
a
the-
6-star
ours-
hotel.
Yeah.
The thing in
we
Bali
just
was
saw-
tiny. It was
Really?
tiny, yeah.
It looked tiny.
I mean, the hotel room wasn't super big, but the view, the whole hotel room was windows.
Seoul's
Everything
a
was
big,
windows.
big, sprawling city
It's
too,
huge.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a huge river right next to the hotel, but you could see everything. It was so beautiful.
Nice.
So every morning
That's
you'd wake
awesome.
up and it would just be like mountains and city, but everything was fancy. It was so
it was
fancy.
really nice. You're just like, ew.
Well, what did you guys think about Adam's beer on his portrait?
I thought it completed the picture.
Oh, that was great.
Oh my god.
I want to know where Adam South came from, because when I heard that, I was dying
that's
laughing.
from Adam himself staying up by himself playing beer pong
By
by
himself.
himself.
Against himself.
Going from
Against
this
himself.
side
To
to
that
this
side.
side, talking to himself. We would wake up and he would play till like 4 o'clock in the morning. We'd wake up and go down there and be like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm playing beer pong with Adam South."
But it was never brought up at any other time in the season
No.
until now.
No.
I was like, Adam South.
Yeah.
And then he
But
showed the
you-
clip. It was great.
But he revealed the real reason why he drinks. I don't know if you
He
know.
No,
did
yeah.
No,
reveal
yeah,
that,
he did.
And I thought that was pretty apparent.
Evident. Yeah.
Evident.
Right.
And
And-
I don't know if you guys caught on to that in the beginning as well, but
He had mentioned it before they
Yeah.
actually showed it, and I remember all of us kind of sitting down.
We were like talking to him and stuff about it. He's like, yeah, I don't really talk that much. When I drink, I get more
Yeah, he's
talkative.
a quiet guy.
He is a quiet
Yeah.
guy. When he's just like kind of you and him, he's very quiet. But we had we sat him down and we were just like, we want to get to know you without alcohol.
Yeah.
We want you to not have it at all times so that we can, learn who you are, because you've literally been intoxicated every day. Every day.
Every day.
That's funny.
So,
Intervention.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I had one with Mariana too.
I had one with Chantel too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I had one with her too.
wow.
They should know life lessons
You guys,
on Top Model.
I know. You guys
had
should
an
open up your
intervention
own
with Mariana?
office.
Wait a minute.
Dude,
You guys
to
had
my
an
office.
intervention with Mariana?
I did
Really?
a couple times about relationships and stuff and
Really?
the whole thing. I don't know if the recap episode, it showed me and Keith actually up there talking to her. I'm like, okay, what's up with you and
Yeah, I think
Denzel?
I did a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and
I'm like,
Malia
you
did
have
it with
a-
her.
yeah.
Lennox did it with her more than once.
Oh,
Lennox
a
was
lot.
so like gung ho to help Mariana. She
I'm
was
just
like,
like-
I want to help her be a better person. And we're like, Lennox, go do it. And she just would not leave Mariana alone. She was like, you just can't let people treat you like this, and you have to be better. And yeah.
I'm just like,
Was he really like? I mean, they make it seem like he was just pulling the wool over her eyes, like she was just this total naive little, like I don't know. I don't
know. I never really
Mariana's just not that innocent
understood
to
their
me.
vibe.
She had a boyfriend back home. She's got, she's snuggling with Matt when she first gets there, and then she's like,
well,
Denzel's
Mariana,
better.
I mean, she's young. She obviously loves guys. She loves to flirt, and she loves attention.
right.
So when she gets that attention from someone that she finds attractive, and Denzel, he knows how to give that attention the right way.
Right.
And he didn't want a relationship. He's in the competition. He just wanted someone to cuddle with,
And I
Right.
think in the beginning it was innocent, but towards the end, before they both left, it became her being infatuated with him and him not reciprocating. That's why we kind of jumped on to help her, because we were like, don't fall in love with him because
Yeah.
it's not going to happen.
It's not.
So do you guys
yeah.
know what happened when they both went to the other house?
We do.
Did they end up getting?
Oh, the B squad.
right.
Did they end up getting back together?
They had a hotel room together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, it all worked out.
Denzel.
Right.
Anyways,
Okay.
back to this
digress. We
episode.
digress.
Let's.
digress.
We shall
Mr.
find out
Wells.
next. Hopefully,
Let's get to the photo shoot here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might get them on, but let's go into the photo shoot. We have, you guys are. Your photographer is Eric Asla, and I love him.
Me too.
His
Yeah, he's
direction that
great.
he gives, I think
He did most of our photo shoots.
He's done a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
did-
your
yeah, he
shoots.
did a lot of
Yeah.
them.
I like how genuine he is.
No,
when
yeah,
he's
he-
working with you guys, and the advice and direction that he gives is just like, it's really nice because you get to really feel what he wants, unless you're drunk and you just can't comprehend.
Yeah.
So
he's
you guys
great.
are modeling the MCM handbag line, which are really awesome. I love
They
them.
were so cool.
Exquisite leather.
Yeah. I still have my backpack.
I still have mine too.
Did everyone get one?
Everyone got a bag.
Even the B squad?
No. Did they? Oh no, yeah, they did.
Everyone got a
man.
bag.
They did
That was nice
actually.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
They
nice
did.
enough.
It was awesome.
That's free.
They were very
That's
generous.
free. That's advertisement for them.
It was
So
I mean, everything was. I loved their stuff.
yeah.
Send me more.
awesome. Let's
If
go
you're
through
listening.
the photo shoot real quickly because some people really stood out. Some people were awesome. Some people had it in one shot. Others were just struggling. It was tough. I was
mean-
feeling it for them. I'm like, come on, you could do this.
Right.
But one person that I thought was so unfair was Ray Leah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think they set her up
Yeah. You
for
gave
failure.
someone with very sexy
Legs,
look. You gave her a
long-ass
dress that
legs.
shows off her boobies. You gave her black high heels and a dress that shows every part of her leg.
Yeah.
You don't want a sexy look for your product
With a book bag.
with a backpack
With a backpack.
Down on her knees.
So
on the ground. What?
So when I saw what they did with her makeup, first of all, I was like, "What the f?"
Her hair didn't look.
Her hair. That was
She,
it. It was
Yeah.
like,
but her makeup too. It was something about it was just she was not herself. And
No,
then
I
when I
agree.
saw, they had heels, and then they put her, in flats, and then
Sneakers
now
and-
they, making her crawl on the floor. I was like, "Oh, poor girl." They're just setting up her to fail.
Yeah, it was just all wrong. All wrong.
yeah, it was a bad situation.
Just
Right, and they couldn't. I was watching, and that would probably last about 30 minutes, and they couldn't figure out what to do because she just looked too sexy if she was standing up. She looked like a track star when she was on the ground. They just couldn't figure
Yeah.
out.
Why couldn't they
what-
have switched the bags? Give
They-
her the one that
they did.
Chantel had.
They really. I mean, they
You could've
could.
played up
They,
sexy with
I think
that.
everyone had about 5 bags
yeah, they
Oh,
in
wow.
changed
their
mine.
shots. They would change them out with everything. With it wasn't working.
But you
and with
could-
the little teddy bears too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just no.
There should be a moment of
It
silence
wasn't
For that one-
Her wardrobe.
That's what it
wasn't
was.
Right.
It was styling for me that didn't.
She didn't
do
need
her
to-
justice.
It was,
This-
and that's exactly what I said this morning. I said it was total styling.
Yeah,
It
the
was.
Who
styling.
approved the styling?
the
Well,
producers.
that's where it was messed up because the stylist was downstairs and
then
everyone
the
was
guy-
upstairs.
It was in 2 different locations, so they couldn't talk about it because you would go up there, you would already be dressed. If you didn't like it, he would send you back down. But for her, I think they changed her outfit, but they put a jacket on. They didn't change her dress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
Right,
changed her
But then
shoes.
somebody else had like a really short
Me.
dress. You? Did they?
Yeah.
They changed you.
I had like this skirt that had like, it was hot. I loved it, but couldn't wear it. It was too
But
too
you had on a
sexy.
jacket and some sneakers too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so.
you had
and, like,
sneakers
a
on
jacket.
too.
Yeah.
It was like you have this model with this product. How do you dress her like this?
It was,
Especially for what the client wants.
Right,
To me, it was like, that's styling. That's totally.
I agree.
wrong styling.
it is.
That was right off the bat. It was language barrier
Oh yeah,
because we had
they weren't communicating.
every.
Oh, you guys are working with locals?
It was all
Yes.
locals, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, we had our stylist from the U.S. He's really awesome, but his assistants and everyone was Korean. We had one guy who was doing hair. Everything that worked with him was Korean. We had everyone on
Yeah,
set
that was true.
was replaced from our U.S. staff to be
Right.
Korean locals.
Oh,
So
wow.
everyone was kind of figuring out how it worked. Everything was downstairs. We were upstairs, and so it just didn't flow together yet, and
So
which
no
kind
one
of
was
sucked
using
because
Google
all of us
Translate.
were still jet lagged and
Yeah,
trying to.
and where Leah was one of the first to go too.
Right.
Wow. That
Huh.
sucks.
Yeah. It was interesting. That first day was really interesting because we were all kind of thrown through a
You're
loop.
kind of in a daze from traveling.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't sleep on the flight, so I was
Me
just kind of
neither.
like,
you
okay.
guys should have slept on the flight.
It was
a
hard.
long flight.
It was hard.
Well, the time difference, it would have.
Been night.
We got there at.
It's like you lost a whole day basically.
You gained
No,
a
you
day.
But you
gained a
gained
day.
a day, right?
Yeah.
Going back, you lost a whole
But
day.
it would
Correct.
be night there when it's morning here, right? It's opposite.
I don't know. I don't
It'll be
remember.
night. It'll be night here. Our time is, I think, ahead of theirs. I believe. Right?
No, they're ahead of us.
They're ahead
Yeah,
of us.
they're
They're a
ahead.
day ahead.
Yeah. So
Oh,
if
they're
it's
ahead. Okay.
if
They're
it's
almost a
morning,
whole day ahead.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's 12 hours.
yeah.
hours.
So,
So
if
you
it's
lost
morning night there, it's morning here.
So that's
but
what
we're
Mike
a
meant
day
by
be-
losing a day, like that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then plus, just trying to sleep on the airplane, it's just
Not
not good sleep.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not good sleep
Extended
out.
leg room.
But yeah. So
But Will, you got the shot in like what, 1 or 2 captures? It was
It's like
I
3
guess.
frames.
Yeah.
what made you
Yeah.
It was like maybe 10.
what made
They just
you
cut
think
'em
of the move to jump? I mean, what came to you aside from the fact that the photo was awesome?
Thank you. That's what they told me to do. They were like, I was standing there kind of doing whatever for the first shot, and they're like, no, jump. Do jump because you look really awesome doing jumps. So I started jumping, and then Yusai would give me like little things to tweak, and I credit my dance background for being able to like manipulate different details of my body. And so one critique, I would fix it, and then it would just be like, hey, now fix that too. So it was just a very slow process to getting the shot, and we got it pretty quickly just
They're
because,
like,
I mean,
good to
I
go.
teach people to fix their bodies in
Right.
dance, and so it was easy for me to kind of do it with that. So I'm very grateful that I did a jumping pose, and so
Yeah.
everything kind of worked to my favor for
looked
that.
great.
photo
It
happens
shoot.
that way
Thank you.
sometimes. It comes
Yeah.
together, yeah.
No, yeah.
Did
great.
you go before Keith or Keith?
I went after Keith.
Okay, so he did the jump first.
Correct.
Were you were
I was
after Keith?
because I was
Oh.
closer to the end.
I didn't watch.
I was
it.
the
didn't
last
watch
one
it.
to go before the escalator.
Oh, and then I went. Yeah.
Right.
So did you know he was doing a jump as well, or was it completely just?
I didn't see him go. I didn't see Adam go. I only saw Raylia. Then I went after Raylia.
Yeah, I didn't see Keith go.
I think he
So you'd be like on deck while somebody else was shooting, and the next person would come in and
Correct.
shoot,
We didn't get to
basically.
watch everybody
Right,
shoot.
right.
Yeah.
But Keith struggled in the beginning, and then he got the jumping one, which I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, this jazz hand, spirit
Yeah.
fingers, very Heisman, and then Adam just struggled because he just couldn't fix it
wasn't
because he
in it.
wasn't there.
Yeah, at all. He just
well,
wasn't
he just
there.
has one look. He's a
Sweet
one
steel.
He couldn't change it, and it was just like he doesn't know really how the body moves like you do. So it's like instead of just running towards a camera, you have to like slowly pace yourself so they
Right.
could get the capture the
Right.
shots. But he would just like stop.
Photo turned out okay.
They kept
I mean,
saying,
I really
"Run
like
by him."
Adams. Actually.
Yeah,
Run
the
by
photo
him.
was good.
Run
Adams is
by him.
actually
He kept
pretty good.
stopping. He kept stopping the whole time.
Was a picture a little blurry around
I didn't like the
the
picture.
hand?
I wasn't.
It wasn't my favorite, but it was still
Because it was like
strong for him.
like a flamingo.
It was boring for me.
I didn't like it.
What I did like was Lennox's shot, even though it was not one of her best
so
shots.
I love.
It
Every
was
time
not
her
one of
picture
best-
pops up, we're just like,
I think it's her
F you.
eyes.
bitch.
I know.
I think it's her
I didn't like
eyes.
her picture.
No, she
it
turns
wasn't
like
her-
watching her shoot. Like this girl, she turns on. Like
She's like, I don't want to try.
yeah, she just
Camera.
like bam, bam, bam.
Girl?
And you're like, what?
It wasn't one of her best shots. I gotta
agree.
admit. I think my favorite shot was the one in the bathtub with Corey.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that was amazing.
But her eyes just hypnotize you when you're looking in the picture.
They're so intense, and they just
and it
grab
fit.
you.
It fit really good with the brand. I mean, her
agree.
whole
Yeah.
innocent look with the teddy bear. You know, with the.
Well, when Kelly said filthy rich, like
Yeah.
luxury.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looked
I like
old to me in
that
that picture.
comment.
I can't even. She looked like mature, like a grown woman in that
I
picture.
loved
That
it.
fit. I
To
think
me,
that
she
fit
did.
the image
Me
too.
too.
though.
I think people want to buy it because she just
Yeah.
looks sophisticated, but
Right.
like filthy rich.
Yeah.
So
Like Pac.
you know,
Yeah.
I like her other pictures better.
I agree. I mean, I
wasn't
do
a fan of
too.
this shit. I just wasn't for her. I just wasn't.
well,
a fan
I
of it.
think I'm saying I liked it because it fit with the brand. I think she sold
Yeah.
the bag.
I think so too.
Will's photo and her photo were one of my favorites because it really did sell the product. It wasn't
Yeah.
really about them, even though they were great. The product stood out, and that's what someone wants when they want their product to be
When you're
out
shooting
there.
a campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
I didn't get to
Well,
see
you don't have
shoot.
to agree.
Mine. Oh,
But-
shit. I was so terrible shooting. I got so mad.
What? At your shoot?
Yeah,
I
because I was
just-
on the escalator and I couldn't hear, and then I had like four people. You side.
Was the escalator moving, or were you?
No.
No,
was it
but
still-
I was just up there, and they had the fan going as well.
Nobody
So
really pulled that escalator off.
I did not
it was
like
hard.
the escalator.
It was
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
And like how they had me posing, it was weird. Like I couldn't do what I wanted to do because they kept telling me what to do, and I got to a point where I stopped. I literally stopped, and I turned around for like 2 seconds, and then I turned back around. I was like, okay, let's go. And then I was like, all right, I'm done. Like I was just like, it wasn't working. Like it was just.
I just think
It
the
was just
escalator looked
weird.
super awkward.
It was
It
just.
did. They all looked kind of awkward.
It
on the
looked just
escalator.
not
I think
natural.
any way you put yourself, you look like you're falling down. So
Yeah,
it's
it just-
not.
And
Or-
then with the back, like.
No
I
matter
don't know.
what you did, it didn't
Yeah.
look natural. The escalator moves and you just stand there. And
She looked
normally,
like she was flying.
Yeah.
so like it just didn't look.
It was like.
I just didn't like the setting, and that building was so awesome.
Right?
That's what it looked
Yeah.
like.
I just don't know
the-
why they used the escalator.
Yeah, I don't know either. I
To
didn't
each
like
his
it.
own. Whatever.
And then it also kind of looked like a CGI or something in the background in the picture. It didn't even look like you were really on an escalator. It looked
Well, the
like it
escalator was
like,
floating in the building.
What?
What?
It was like further out from
It's weird.
the floors. So it was like in the middle of this huge opening, and you had to like walk the escalator and then go back, and there was like space on both sides.
Wow. Okay.
It was really cool.
It was cool. It was really cool.
Well, last but not least, Chantel. YouTube.
My favorite was
The
when
escalator.
Yusai was like, "Okay, my little panda," and she goes, "Stop it."
She got so.
She got so offended, and I mean,
Who was the one that told on her for messing with her hair and makeup?
everyone.
No one. No, like I mean, no one like literally told on her, like
I'm gonna go tell Tyra that you changed your makeup. No, it was just kind of like we all knew that it was happening. We've
And
all
the makeup
seen
artist
it.
was like,
We've all
I
seen it
heard him
multiple
talk. He's like,
times.
I'm tired of I heard him tell another makeup artist
In
because she
Korean?
was like, no.
No.
This was back in the States.
It was
Oh, okay.
It was back in the States.
It was
yeah.
the wing one, the glove.
Yeah, the
that
wing.
was the one that we saw her do it. The next one in Korea, she did it again, and then the next one, she'll
Do again.
do it again.
She just, I don't know.
We knew it
literally-
was
yeah.
happening, and so we all kind of talked about it. The makeup artists were mad. The hairstylist was mad. I mean, everyone kind of knows each other.
Well, yeah, they showed her
just-
getting-
by
Yeah.
word of mouth. It gets around.
They showed her getting dressed, and then she shows up, and their hair was like up or whatever, vice versa.
Yeah.
It was like it's pretty obvious.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty obvious.
she legitimately changed her makeup.
Well,
She
I
did it on
think
the
if-
first the stand shoot.
The sand photo shoot, the very first one,
with
she
all of
changed
us,
her
yeah.
makeup. Mm-hmm.
That's when the makeup artist, he was like, "What are you doing?" And she like literally had a brush like to her face, like fixing her makeup. And that's what me and Linus was talking about when we got an argument with her.
And she was always
she's
had the
"No, I
excuses
didn't.
like,
No,
no
I
one knows
didn't."
how to do my eyebrows.
No. He said it was fine.
Well, I think the only person that might be able to get through to her and break her might be you, Sai.
We'll see
You
next
think so?
episode.
Don't call
Yeah.
her Panda. She doesn't like that. That's not
Coming
good
next
for her.
week.
Well, I mean, what is she
he
gonna
said
do? Like
he
as
didn't call her
said,
cow. He's like, I didn't
You
call you cow.
I mean,
I love his face.
This is gonna be
you
interesting.
size tough love.
if she
always.
wants to
Yeah.
continue on, she needs to get along with him. You
Or
know,
just have a
like
thicker
he's-
skin.
Yeah, well, I mean, by
she
me
feels
saying
like
get
she's
along
being-
with him, she needs to be able to take direction.
She's feeling like she's being blatantly disrespected. He doesn't have to call her Panda to direct her in her shoots. It's not necessary.
Well,
He
we'll
can
see
still
what
direct her
happens
without,
next episode
you know.
when they rekindle.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. You know,
about
that
it.
obviously strikes a nerve, and I think he's doing it on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Inside.
Let's
Sai's
go.
very
The
good at
Zen
that.
Master.
Let's
of
go down
modeling.
to the call out. So I shall say that Mr. Will over here got 3 10s. Woohoo!
Guy.
Yay! And I'm not even going to mention Keith because that was just a sad, sorry scoring from Tyra.
I mean, I liked his picture, but there were
Even
things that
Kelly
I
gave
didn't
one to
like.
him, though.
It was the hand, and then he looked like he was holding the football. Heisman. I
Yeah,
just
I
couldn't
They were
jump
directing him
on
like
board with
though.
that. But I just,
Yeah.
it just looks so posed. Like it was
Looked
just
very
Will's
so.
was
Yeah.
natural.
Mine looked
His
like I
was
was
posed,
running.
Yeah.
And then his looked like caught my football.
So you and Keith get best photo. I wonder what's going to happen in the next episode when you guys have to fight over the bed.
Oh no, he got his challenge score was higher than mine, so he actually beat me.
Oh, okay. So
He got
you
second.
guys
He
call
wins,
out.
but-
It was like by 0.6,
It
though.
was point.
So
yeah.
Dramatic.
close.
It was like
Not
0.6.
It
fair.
was like
Fashion.
0.6.
My fan vote was higher.
Oh yeah.
Not fair.
And the
So
guys
they
must have...
probably did that on purpose with the whole challenge voting and calling him out first.
Can,
This-
I
I mean-
mention that 2 guys are actually head and shoulders above the girls this week? Because it was Keith and Will right here, and then the next score was like, Lennox, I think?
Yeah.
Had the next
Yeah.
score, and she
Shut.
had like
It
a
dropped
30
a lot.
something. It dropped a lot based
Yeah.
on the points. So, the guys, go guys.
We're bringing
Represent.
it.
Whatever.
That was my guy thing.
So, unfortunately, the bottom 2 are Chantel and Raylia, with Raylia getting eliminated. Sad
Oh
tears.
my gosh, man. That.
She told you, Will, you better
I
win.
know.
You have a big chip on
I
your shoulder now.
know. I
so
know.
We shall see what happens. Do you guys have any last questions for them before we close up?
I mean, we just don't have enough time.
I know,
we just don't
we
have enough
don't.
time.
I have
We can
questions
talk all night.
after we wrap.
We need to have you guys back.
Yes.
But until next time, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, iTunes, AFTERBUZZ TV, all on the social media sites. And where can everyone find you guys?
Where can we find you guys, or your fans can find you on social media?
Where can we find you, Shei?
Instagram, Twitter, Shei, SHEI_P. Facebook, I'm on there too. So yeah, that's where you can find me.
Shei P.
Shei P.
You can find me on Twitter at Will Jardell, and then at Instagram at WillANTM21, and Facebook too. It's just Will Jardell ANTM.
And
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Club Thaddeus.
Just my name, Mike Scocozza. That's it.
And no one knows how to spell that.
Scocozza. I spell it every week. Come on, guys. Come on.
And you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at RealEmmaKate. Thank you guys. Until next time, see you. Bye.
Asian Persuasion.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you
Buzz you
later.
later.
Yeah, buzz you later.
Buzz you
Views expressed
later.
herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.